There's a part of me that wishes we would have ended it maybe a little cleaner, because if we would have, it would have been maybe as gratifying a win as I've ever had as a head coach, even with some of the big ones that we've had, just due to the fact, a week ago things weren't great, and we're fighting. We're back to fighting, which is what we've built this program on. And then you add the sickness to it, and I said, I haven't seen Chris Johnson or Luke Fabrizius or Devin Searcy in 2 days. They've been locked up, IVs, water, whatever's going on. And I asked them before the game if they could go, and the doctor said they were good to go. Nate said it, and I just told them, whatever we have, you got to give everything you got. If it's not as much as normal, that's fine. Just give everything you got. And that's exactly what our guys did. And it was, I always talk about there's times in games where you're going to be exposed for what you really are, and it's either positive or negative. And our guys definitely was positive. So those are the steps that, as a head coach, you look for and that are important to you. And in addition to the fact, I thought we did it against a really talented team, and that can hurt you in a lot of ways. And they're great on the dribble drive. We did a pretty good job at times on it. I think when we did our best is when we were able to take the lead, and when we didn't, it's when they came back. So, I thought we did a very good job in our initial defensive schemes. Our transition defense was great, and we battled back in the second half on the glass as well to end up winning the rebounding battle, which was a key for us.
Just really locking down defensively. Salle's a good team, especially playing in their gym. They really get it going, and they're a tough team, tough group of kids, and you're not just gonna walk over them. We was up 17 for a minute, and they was able to battle back, but down the stretch we really just had to execute offensively and come up with defensive stops and actually rebound the ball. They did a great job of rebounding down the stretch and getting putbacks, and just stuff like that happened when the team is going hard to the glass. A loose ball scramble, and they just come up with it because they was going hard. LaSalle really got a lot of length. They was really like extending out, wide, and we was able to attack the middle. And once we got in the middle, if you break a zone, once you get in the middle, you can either kick it out or you right there at the rim. So we was able to penetrate the zone and stuff like that, and get in the paint where it was easy buckets for us.
I talked to him before the game just about in these games, in these situations, you need sometimes a guy just to kind of take the team on his back. And that doesn't mean you got to score 27 points. But that means that the effort that he's given sets the tone for everybody. And even though he only had 6 in the first half, I thought he did some really good things, And in the second half, we were able to, get him some looks against the zone. He cut and moved and slashed extremely well. Because our defense was better today, we were able to get out on the break. I think we still need to finish some more of those. But, Chris did exactly what we talked about before the game. When the game was on the line in that crucial time in the second half, he took us on his shoulders and kind of carried us home. And that was, again, just another marker in his development as a player.